Namaskar, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Shares Corner. Today, again, we're back with another episode of our journey in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and this time we are quite into the plot as we find out that Alexios and Cassandra both are like both have been victim of the cult of Cosmos. My personal speculation is that the fact that the prophet back in when Alexios was a child, that prophet that made Cassandra fall down from that cliff, that mountaintop, is also commanded by the cult of Cosmos. And what is exactly going on? Why? What are these cult of Cosmos planning? Who are they, and why are they targeting our protagonists? Let's take a look. So, our main quest right now is Serpent's Lair. Talk to Herodotus, which is here. Okay, let's fast travel. The famous leap of faith. Anyway, we are going to Herodotus.
Ακάνθος εις πτέρνανη, Άγιε. Τούτο εόρακα.
So this is the secret chamber. They're not ones for subtlety, are they? So, this is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all along.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me?
Best not to go in with your weapons, either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
Find me once you've found out the truth in there. Keep your wits about you. Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash?
Hello. Let's see.
Who
Infiltrating.
thought these ridiculous costumes were a good idea?
Lul. Nothing. Okay.
You're late! Very late! It's a good thing Demos hasn't arrived yet.
Sorry, it's my... first time.
A new recruit? Welcome, welcome!
I'll go talk to the others. Thank you.
Yes, yes, before Demos comes. Who knows if you'll get a word in after that.
Investigation area.
All right, then.
Highest bidder gets an Olympic match thrown in their favor.
With what influence?
My post gets me sway in any event. Come now, name your bet, if you aren't a coward.
A shipment of marble for the Athenians to take to the discus event.
If it'll be that easy, then 25 of my ship's lays for the Spartan side.
None of that. My pockets feel light.
Yes, yes, how could I forget? The Olympics bring a truce of war, but never a truce in the exchange of drachmi.
You're not listening.
I'm still not convinced.
You. We need another opinion on this. Why split resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have to be destroyed. Pericles has to be destroyed.
Not without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Deimos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
We know who the mother is. Looking for the father would be a waste of resources.
What do you think? Hunt the champion's mother or her father?
Neither.
You have a better idea.
The sibling, Alexios.
He's as good as ours already. We need to look to the future.
No. Go after him. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'll need much more information to identify who these cultists
Just
are.
wrong. We need to look for the father.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Deimos may ask for our hands next. Go on, go on. Make your offering. We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
The bloodline?
The mother, the father, the brother. You know, her kin. We need them. All of them.
To use them?
That information is not for Deimos, of course. You know how volatile she is. She could rip through us easily.
I'll be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can she know we're about to capture her mother.
I have to go.
To our great ambition.
To ambition.
Wait. What now? There's an investigation area and who's Deimos? No one, right?
Letters to and from the cult. Gods. They have a foothold in every part of the Greek world. We're in more danger than I thought.
Why they face so sad, like the tragic mask of Melpomene. Your family is safe for now.
Just don't touch them. Don't hurt them.
That is up to you, but I know you behave because you know their fates if you don't.
Please, don't.
We will kill them. your wife, your child, and then what would you have to live for?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Pull yourself together, Malaka! You're a fucking pig before slaughter!
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck? You're not just going to watch, you're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson!
Does he deserve it?
Does it fucking matter, does it? What I say goes, no questions asked!
I couldn't do it. But I'm not scared. Not anymore.
If you can't kill a fucking artist, what are you gonna do when I tell you to kill a fucking Archon?
I will. I'll kill Phidias.
I don't want it.
Well, you fucking have to want it, 'cause I say so. Take it!
No. He's yours.
You don't know what the fuck fun is. More for me. Fuck with me, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Strange.
Like that again, and I'll draw blood.
Feel something.
Now get
Towards
the
the
fuck out of
pyramid.
here
It's
before I
covered
get
in
this
shards.
traitor's blood on your
Like
robe.
Alpinor's.
You! Someone was spotted going into your house. Guards were found dead outside. Talk to or I'll break your fucking face.
Ah, you had the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
No.
She hasn't even arrived yet. Gather yourself and hold your tongue, fool. Show respect for the bloodline.
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor. The artifact will expose them. Everyone will be tested. You first. Go. You. Go. You.
Cassandra.
Who are you? Go! You! Get up here!
The traitor is dead!
You're alive.
They know me. My family. They want my mother dead.
I see. It's worse than I thought.
There's more. They have a weapon.
What kind?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Herodotus. It's my sister.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens? We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear! The cult of Cosmos called my sister Deimos. She used an artifact to see my memories.
Alexios, the man I serve. We must tell him what's happened before it's too late. You've heard the name Pericles before.
Pericles is the king of the free people of Athens.
King? Athens has no king. Pericles serves the people, not the other way around.
Serves the people? You're right. He's not much of a king.
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, he must be warned. We have to go.
You weren't there, Herodotus. The cult controls everything. There's no stopping them.
Which is why you cannot turn away. They want to destroy all of the Greek world with this war.
I won't be some pawn in your scheme, Herodotus.
Don't do it for me, then. Do it for your mother. If there is one place where we can find information about your mother, it is in Athens.
How?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens. Which is to say, anywhere. In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas, at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
You've proven I can trust you. But let's make it quick, Herodotus. First Thermopylae, then we go to Athens.
I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
So, Cult of Cosmos chart is unlocked. This is a system they have introduced since Assassin's Creed Origin, where our enemy's cult is essentially we have to discover by clue and several interactions and then take them down essentially. So the Cult of Cosmos is a secret organization of powerful people plotting to control the world. Seek clues across Greece to unveil the identity of all members of the cult and put an end to it once and for all. Speak to the cult menu. So from the cultist menu, you use new clues to unveil cult, mark them and eliminate the Cult of Cosmos. So right now we have two people are down. Elpenor is down and this guy is down. This guy whom Cassandra killed. Now we have, there are several. I see that from the stage there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 goes. There are 8 sages, and every sage has their own branch. So
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
sage just spy. Okay. So we need to hunt the cultists and then it will unveil the identity of the sages. We actually have enough clue to unveil this guy.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
Wolfden in focus. This guy's ready to unveil.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
For some we have to like this guy we have to compete in like defeat and we'll get rewards to compete in the arena and so on and so forth. Enough.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
Eat us. Wow. This guy is still undiscovered. We have a clue at what to check.
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
So this, and we have more clues.
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
These guys, we have a clue to where to check them, but nothing more. So actually, let's mark her and see in the entire world where she is. She's in Megaris, okay. This guy too far. She. No mark? What the? Hello? Oh, wow. Too far. What about this guy? Again far. So we can take down this cultist in Megaris. These are all too high. They are far. What about this guy? Again far. This guy and that person was quite close. What about this guy? Where is he? Okay, here. Not close. And this guy compete in the arena, so I have to fight in the arena to take care of him. Anyway, so what I can do right now is track her, who's in Megaris, and we can put an end to this person, Sotera. Alright. Let's take a look at our abilities. We have one ability point which I like to spend in oh, this is actually a good one. Let's choose this. Yep, this is a good one. Useful. So there are many Odyssey chapters. Many of these we cannot really do anything now. And what do we need to go to talk to Herodotus? Here, right? We'll go there later. First, let us take care of this cult member, shall we? Where is our annoy? There. Mega race is again 45. Whom did we find out? A mercenary. What the hell is that level 29 guy doing here? Anyway. So
Don't come any closer.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Stop there. This is no place for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, my target is there, so done. Let's see who comes by.
That noise is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Someone calling a horse, I guess.
I love I love that. That's so hard. Lol. Mm-hmm. Come. Another one down. Another Bakra is coming. Bakre. Aja. Okay.
Whoa!
Hope that guy stays there for a while as I actually go there. To be honest, I don't know if this cult type of system has been in previous Assassin's Creeds, because I do not really have an impression of them. The only time I actually saw this cult system was in Origin and now in here. Alright. Most of them are gone. Now then. 4, 5, and finally this guy. So there is our target. So what we can do is this is our target. Let's take care of these. Which bounty hunter is nearby? Okay. It's a major pain.
I know where the archer is! Get into cover!
Actually, let's assassinate the person we need to. Okay, I wow, running like down.
Need to check this out.
Much better. Yeah, come down, come down. I'm waiting for you. This cultist will run away if I show up in front of her.
This was done by a mercenary.
Who did that?
This annoyance is to take care of. Now about you people.
That's the end of you.
Yes, confirm cultist skill. And we got another clue about this sage. Now let's fast travel to... Okay, I need to get out of this place, I guess. Can I fast travel now? Yes. let's go. So, other cult is taken care of from the lineage of the shadow, and now let's go to the main Odyssey quest. Focus Spartan Leadership Weekend. How to go there? This is Mount Grand Mount Parnassus. Okay, I'll do all these side quests later on down the line when I'm not recording. I guess there's the mountain. Yeah. It's my quest. Well, let's go.
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
Yes.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned the people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor?
He was, part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
Why, Hermes? The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my sister.
Your sister? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens.
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then. We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates! Report!
I'll take care of those quests later on. A good pirate hunting later down the line, I guess. Sunken Temple of Aphrodite. Alright.
Start throwing! Let's go! Archers to the front! Arrows! Speed up! Fire on time! Loose arrows! Fast as we can!
on.
More speed! Archers, get ready! More oars! Let's move!
Two-pirate ship is never a good choice to engage.
Faster! I need archers! Ready yourselves!
The ship is not gonna hold.
Ready yourselves for impact!
Okay. That wasn't good. Our ship needs more upgrades at the very least. Level 12 pirate ships aren't really good. Alright. I guess some pirate hunting and material hunting up in the due soon. Very soon. Very, very soon.
We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old. Perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What do we wait?
Ships, Harley. Need more wood.
Let's hunt some pirates!
Wow. Three damn pirate ships.
Get ready to fight! Sails up! We're at full speed!
The rowers can't keep this up, Commander. Looks like we're out of danger.
Slow!
Commander away. You're released until further orders.
I put a fast travel point here, I guess.
great Themistocles? King Darius of Persia?
I'm sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan wolf.
So many damn pirates.
Archers! Ready! Hit them! Archers! Ready yourselves!
What do you even think you're going in?
Ready arrows! Barrage! We'll use fire this time!
Don't waste arrows!
Ready to shoot! Bows ready! Shoot! Archers, forward!
Fire on board!
Archers, we need you! Arrows at the ready! Everyone ready for impact! Ready your bows! Throw spear! Archers, take your mark! Attack! Increase speed! Here we go! Archers! Attack! Now! Archers, get ready! Arrows at the ready! Fire arrows! Raise! Archers, take your arms! Let's see how they like flame!
We're taking damage from that fire!
Ready to shoot! Volley! Bastard! Brace! Archers, we need you! Release!
Position!
Get those arrows hit! Archers, forward!
Whew. Less annoyance. Let's upgrade the ship. The hull, right? We cannot upgrade the hull. Our quest told us to upgrade the hull, no? Ah, no.
Drop the sail!
So, let's go.
Sails up now!
What the hell are these? These aren't pirate ships. What the? Come on, these aren't pirate ships. Certainly not.
We are outnumbered!
I'm certainly not gonna fight against 3 pirate ships at once.
We're at maximum speed!
Need to let the rowers catch their breaths!
Sailing speed!
Alexios, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be, just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
Rowers in position! We'll stop here!
Here it is.
Too many wild beasts. Andros, lands of plunder. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll be right back for washroom. Alright. Let's see what this place
Is
is.
that a door? I've never seen anything like it before. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
What do you wonder?
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I no matter.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong.
But you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm is coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mater, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods! Who built all this?
Ancient forge.
How does a place like this exist? How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos? Something's glowing over there.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Alexios didn't just have Isu technology, he had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Alexios.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. But Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Need to return to the title screen to automatically activate it. Okay.
I wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop. How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Thanks for watching our backs, Kyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
So we're at London, eh?
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou. Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth? Ugh. The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
Potential descendant. Notre Dame de Quebec. Actually, wait.
Hier soir, un cambriolage a eu lieu à la basilique cathédrale Notre-Dame de Québec. Heureusement, les dégâts au bâtiment historique sont minimes. Le secrétariat de la paroisse rapporte que les malfaiteurs sont partis en laissant derrière la cible du vol.
Okay. Isu architecture. Now, this is a little bit of lore that actually explains a part of what we are actually doing. So, the Isu, aka precursors, or the one who came before. Remember, Herodotus told us that there is this ancient civilization. They are called the Isu. They're humanoid and they're ancient. They have triple helix DNA and 6 primary senses. The Isu say they created Homo sapiens to serve them. And who knows if they're wrong? Abstergo, our antagonist team, essentially, who are like control freaks. They're trying to control the world using the Isu technologies. Classifies them as Homo sapiens divinus, though they waffle on whether they're gods or not. Some staff individual Isu says they aren't, but usually they act like they are. They like to give themselves god names anyway. Okay. Rest of the part is a little bit of dialogue and stuff, but this part is essentially our now. From here onwards, whatever is written here is essentially a little bit of what do you call it, spoiler to the other Assassin's Creed games, essentially the Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Revelation, 3. So I'll not be reading them on, because essentially what everything that is here will be shown throughout the, or rather will be told throughout the other video games. Well, not too much of a spoiler, but a little bit of backstory and stuff are also here, but I'll skip them for now, simply because we are going through the in-game event-wise timeline of the simulated time, which is exactly the reason why we started Odyssey first, because its simulated time goes way back before the Assassin Order was created, and after that comes Origin, Dead 1, 2, and so on and so forth, which is why I'll not be reading about who these Isus are too much, because we'll be actually figuring those out during the Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and so on and so forth. Email. Wow, so many emails and audio. Store. Wow, what a way to put a microtransaction.
My email.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
So, does what I'm seeing as Alexios match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as a reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor, so I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler.
Lol.
What?
Alright, I guess we have checked out most of the stuff, so...
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes. I'm ready to go back to Alexios.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
There might be some spoilers throughout this gameplay for the rest of the Assassin's Creed stories as well. I mean, not the events, but the backstory that we'll face. But I hope there will be minor spoilers because that's what I'd expect from a timeline, right? Remember, the present timeline that is happening with Layla Hassan is actually later uh, than the first game's timeline. It's rather the game events that are actually earlier than the first game's timelines.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Let's see. Leonidas spear. Upgrade the spear of Leonidas here at the forge of Hephaestus using artifact fragment. Upgrading it increases your adrenaline and unlocks more powerful abilities. Collect artifact fragments from defeated members of Cult of Cosmos. Review the quest. So what happened? Spear level 2. Health regeneration. Achha. Second melee will ability unlocked. That's nice. Can we upgrade it anymore? I guess not anymore. Or maybe we can.
This imprint is shaped like the sword Deimos had at the cultist meeting. Was it forged in this place?
What is here? So Leonidas spear and the sword Cassandra has. Okay. Talk to Herodotus.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear. Someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Time to talk! You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Cassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Oh, come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta, alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
If that's what you think, Cassandra, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard the story, and not from a liar like you.
And never call me Cassandra.
Right, Demos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do, and you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood, so let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, sister.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos! Malaka. Herodotus. He needs to know about this.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Alexios, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving. She told me herself. They're going after us. My family. Pericles.
Why would she tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Alright. So now our target would be there's a bounty there. Alright. Yeah. Oh, Chimera is here. That's good.
Ready to embark!
Let's finish up Chimera.
Slow the rowers!
There are hostages, eh? Only 4 people? Okay.
More speed! Increase speed!
Until your return, Commander.
Let's save it here.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Oh, but I do. Come here.
The world's better off without you.
You should be running.
Damn, this guy is quite strong.
Do you think you can win? I won't let you get away! Most would
Yes.
You're strong. You're just making this more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Most would have given up by now. Stop running! Have you held a weapon before? Ah, gotcha! You're strong. Is this all you can do?
Come, come. What a pain. Anyway. What the hell, a dolphin? I'll come back when I get stronger. Lol. Either way, I've taken care of the cultist. Need to upgrade my... Yeah. Got more fragment.
The helm's all yours,
Faster!
Let me still take a look at the route. Yeah.
Ship your oars!
Alright, let's move. Once we dock in there, I'll teleport here, fast travel and upgrade the spear.
The seas are treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful. What might we take to the head, Commander?
Await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Only pirates?
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
The land of democracy, eh?
Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Let's just save in case. The city guards do not allow me to get in. I'm getting bad frame drops a little bit. It's fine, I guess. Where is my... Oh, there. Athens is indeed very, very big. Statue of Athena. Ouch. A little higher jump and I would have desynced at that very moment.
The famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
Goddess of war and wisdom, does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on the verge of battle?
Alright. Let's go and meet Herodotus. Herodotus is there, okay. By the way, I killed that cultist, so Attica silver mine. Okay. Ship trades. I need to find out about this one. Attica.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens! Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Stay back!
He's no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Alexios.
Welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid, and Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely, and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Alexios you'd invite him to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
We're all after something. Even you.
You're better at reading others than you let on.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias, the famous sculptor? What did he do exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
It's across the whole place. So war contests and messages will complete them for big rewards. Okay. So now let's take a look at our quests. First, this is $15. So guys, at this point, as you can see, the quest levels are quite higher, 3 levels higher than mine. So at this point, I certainly need to do all the side quests to level up myself, as now the Creed itself is like an RPG where you need to level yourself up, otherwise you'll get beaten down, kind of. The enemies will be very much stronger and it'll be harder to, like, you saw the annoyance to beat that elite enemy. So I'll be doing all those, and after that we'll come back in our main Odyssey quest and the other quests of hunting down those cultists. Anyway, I'll see you next time with our level getting higher and with more equipments. Stay safe, stay well. We'll see you next time. Good night.